Don't smile.
Seriously. Hi.
We are here at the Echelon Heights Hotel restaurant with this lovely chocolate princess. What is your name? Her name is Mercy. That's her name. She's come all the way from Lagos
Thank you.
to see me. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. And we're about to have some nice foods. Oh, yeah, yes, please. Just be open. Yes, please. Anyway, so we'll keep you informed as to how the night goes. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. There are many issues that we experience with the police force in Nigeria. The challenges of a deeply rooted and deeply seated decay in the Nigerian police force. But another challenge is major, one that we overlook. The challenge of a total disconnect from the police and the people. For any security structure to be upheld, there must be synergy between the people who are looked after by the people looking after them. But we go to police stations and we see everywhere stickers that says police is your friend. But in reality, the average Nigerian considers the police their worst adversary. This gap between the police and the people have bred distrust and disunity. The people would rather not say anything, would rather not report anything when they witness an anomaly for fear of being arrested and having a scenario play out where the witness becomes the suspect. To get to the bottom of this case of Andrew, Celine and Afiba, a strong collaboration between security operatives and the people residing around that vicinity is very incumbent, very crucial, because somebody should have seen something. Somebody should have heard something. Somebody should have known something. And since the police didn't have the confidence of the people, the human rights activist Harrison had to take the pain to travel all the way to Abia State, all the way to the vicinity where Mr. Andrew resided, to ask questions, to make findings, to carry out investigations. And imagine, people were more comfortable talking and interacting with a civilian than the police who are paid to watch over them. So Mr. Harrison, in the course of his findings, got an intel from someone that resides very close to Mr. Andrew that they had found 2 dead bodies laying in the bush somewhere not too far from Mr. Andrew's residence, and that these bodies had no heads, had no limbs, had no hands. Many parts of the body were missing. They informed him that those bodies had been lying there recklessly for weeks and that they were already decomposing, emitting a foul stench all around, and that he should come and check if the bodies belonged to these girls that he was looking for. The human rights activist Harrison informed the police of this development, and the police sent a team to go with Harrison to this place. When they got there, they discovered 1 decomposing body, not 2, 1. And the body was wrapped in a cotton, which was identical to the type that Mr. Andrew had in his house. And to add flesh to that train of thoughts, when Mr. Andrew's house was searched, the police found out that 1 cotton from the rail was missing. There was good reason to suspect that this decomposing body belongs to either Celine or Afiba, but I will not comment for certain if it does. The remains have been deposited at the mortuary and some investigations will be carried out. The results of this investigation would tell us for a fact if that body belonged to Afiba or Celine, or maybe another victim that we do not know about. So we may have a lead there. As soon as the result comes out on the identity of that body, I will update us. Talking about the search on Andrew's house, a lot were uncovered. Ah, God. If only people wore their intentions on their sleeves. If only people's faces looked like the evil that dwells in their hearts. Perhaps Mr. Amaechi would have been long identified. But just look at this innocent looking man. Who would have thought? The office he usually flaunted online, lying to his victims that he was in the office, he was this, he was in a meeting, he was the business partner, acting like he was in some kind of office complex with a secretary and members of staff and all of that. That office was stationed right in the corner of his room. He constructed this big signpost and kept it in his room just to fool people online. While he positioned himself at the office with his signage at the back, he didn't fail to ensure that the Apple logo of his computer was fully visible, painting the non-existent picture of swag and class. And then he would lure these young women to him.
Port Harcourt, and I'm with this lovely girl called, what's your name? And we've had a bit of fun. We have had some good food, good conversation, and we're going now to the bar for some drinks. So we'll keep you posted. Bye.
I hope we're all listening. I hope we're all learning. I hope we are sharing these videos to our daughters, our sisters, our groups. I hope we are sharing the word. Just look at this one. This is another one, different from the first video that started this video and different from the other one I just showed you.
So Tucci, tell us, how is your food? Is it nice?
Yes, it's tasty. Thank you. All
It's
tasty.
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 Okay.
Stop doing
And
that.
talk us through what have you got on your plate? What have you got?
Chicken
Yes.
and chips with mushroom sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, come join me.
Different young girls. Just look at how they look. Little girls. He sure loved to document his escapades. Mr. Andrew Amechi is a skilled schemer. Another surprising subject which has risen now and has become a point of discussion is the fact that Afiba, the Ghanaian lady, is a married woman, not divorced, actively in a marriage. Her very distraught husband has now come out to speak on this incident. He said, "I provided everything for my wife Afiba. She lacked nothing. I wonder why she allowed her single friend push her into this." And when people got this message, they were like, "Excuse me, hold up. We empathize with you, we mourn with you, but please do not blame this on any single friend. Your wife was an adult. If anybody was supposed to influence the other, it was even supposed to be the married woman influencing the single lady, not the other way around. How can you sit back and put the blame on Celine for deceiving your full-grown wife? This was her decision. She made her choice. You know, when this whole story broke out, some people tried to give these ladies the benefit of doubt. Truth is that it is not all the time that young ladies go to visit the man that they went there for runs or they went there to sleep with him. Sometimes they genuinely just went there for fun. Youthful exuberance. Oh, we're in school, there's a holiday, one person is inviting me here, let's just go and catch trips, let's just go and have fun. Some of them would even come with their friends because they do not want to sleep with the man. So they will tell a friend to escort them, to follow them because they do not want to have sex with the man. It happens a lot. It is not everybody that sets out on such voyage that went for prostitution. So when this news got out, we tried to give these ladies the benefit of doubt. Oh, perhaps it was carelessness, perhaps it was boredom. But when that chat leaked, when the chat of Mr. Andrew negotiating to sleep with Celine and Afiba for a fee of 1 million naira leaked, it now became crystal clear what this whole thing was all about. And many people were wondering why Afiba, a married lady, would leave her country to another place just for this kind of thing. May God save them if they are still alive, and if they are not, may God rest their souls. Do drop in the comment section what you think about this development, that Afiba was indeed married. The full story of this Andrew's victim has now come to light, the whole details. So it is said that they met on Instagram just as Celine and Afiba, and in his typical fashion, he sent her transport money to come to Aba to see him all the way from Lagos. I do not know how to describe the distance for those that are not Nigerians. Maybe you can put it on Google so you would understand the stretch of distance that stays between these two cities, these two states, Lagos to Abia State. It could take up to 12 hours via road. So the lady said that when she got to Mr. Andrew's house, after the first, welcome, eating, he likes to bribe his ladies with food. After the first welcome, this pleasant, jovial man suddenly turned to the devil himself, to a beast. And that he tied her up. Oh my God, she was in the room on the floor. He tied her up, he would beat her, he would rape her mercilessly, non-stop, both from the front and anally, everywhere, dehumanizing her. She said that he took her phone, deleted all their chats, every trace of them, email, anything, ensured that nothing existed about him on her phone. And it was clear that Mr. Andrew was gonna kill her. So she said that his typical routine, remember that she stayed there for up to 6 days. She said that his typical routine was that every night after he was done raping her, he would lock the door where she was kept, take the key and go to his room to sleep. But on this fateful night, Mercy said no. She said that she couldn't explain it, but Mr. Andrew had forgotten to pull the keys out of the door. She knew she was gonna die anyways, so she just had to take a chance. She said that she opened the door and tiptoed out of the house, ran out of the house, and when she was out in the compound, of course, it was fenced. While she thought of what to do, how to get the key to the gate, to run out of the gate, she said she sighted Mr. Andrew coming. Oh my God. Adrenaline was pumping. She knew that if Mr. Andrew got a hold of her, she was dead meat. She said that she didn't know how she jumped the fence that had barbed wire, spiky barbed wire all around it. She jumped the fence, and it was in the process of jumping that the barbed wire tore her leg, gave her a very deep cut, but she kept on running as though her life depended on it. And that was how she escaped Mr. Andrew's house alive. What a real life horror. Now that this whole case is out, videos showing Celine living the glam luxury life on Instagram has surfaced. Only a few days before her visit to Mr. Andrews and her disappearance, she posted a video on social media which she captioned, "Enjoy every moment of your life. Life is for the living." And then she put a kiss emoji. Pressure to live a soft life. But that is not the subject of today's video. We will discuss that in another video. Do keep following, because we will be bringing you more and more authentic updates. Authentic only, emphasis on authentic, as this story unravels. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued, because we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.